Hello. All right. So the chests are back to normal. I'm going to do a build now. So we open this chest with all this conveniently placed copper here. I took this out of all of my chests, but put it there. Smelt it up. I need some fuel. I don't have any fuel. I need to get some more. So let me go mining, I guess. Well, here's some more copper. I was ignoring it before, but might as well pick some up now. So I need coal. See, I mined up all of the coal in this cave to light up my whole hill. And now I need some fuel. I don't know where the zombie is. Might as well pick up some iron, right? Gold. Yeah, I will need copper, but I don't want to run my pickaxe durability down. Yeah, I'll get... See, I didn't pick up a lot of these ores because I really just need coal. I mean, should I just... Honestly, should I just chop down some trees? Because I mined out... I probably mined out a good chunk of the coal out of this cave. I know it's big, but I don't feel like exploring it again now. Yeah, there's nothing there. That's probably what I'll do. I just can't, go and try to find a bunch of coal that's already used up and all these torches. Might as well do something easier and more calming. Lava. When I reloaded the chunks, I guess this happened with the water. Well, at least that's proof that it happened, I guess. That's really odd. There's some coal. I don't know if I'm really interested in getting it, honestly. This looks really odd, doesn't it? Yeah, lava is probably my best bet. Just for some quick, easy fuel. And I got an achievement, might as well. Yeah, I'm going to just head back. You know what? I really need some string. Yes, right here. String, anything. Yes, spider. All right, that's some warfare. Spider. Yes, don't need the rest of you. Let's see, any more spiders? Keeping the hill in view. I can retreat out of here. Uh-oh. Do witches drop string? Hold on. Did I just lose all of my stuff? I guess I got a little bit too carried away with the pursuit of string. There's some more coal there. Where exactly did I go? I thought it was somewhere over here. I think it was more over here, was it? I don't know. It had to have been over here, right? Somewhere nearby. Alright, well, I mean, where did I go? Where the hell did I go? I don't have any iron. Yeah, I guess I really should have focused on some progression before I try to do all of this. I mean, this is the flower forest, right? So it must be nearby. It ought to have been around here, right? I think it was, if I recall correctly, but I haven't much luck in finding my stuff, or at least the creeper hole, just so I can get some closure that it's gone. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, what did I recover? I mean, I know one of something broke. I got the string. I lost quite a bit of copper. Oh, I should not have been carrying all of that with me. At least I recovered a little bit, but this is gonna be a headache to try to get. Yup, that's not fun. Well, and now it's raining, of course. Well, I got pretty far. I guess at least I got the string. That's what I wanted to get. I lost iron and copper and a lot of the stuff I wanted to use. And now let's go mining for some iron. And I lost the torches too. Well, guess I'm starting all the way back from stone. Yeah, I really should have focused on progression. All right. Yes. tell you guys, I don't know if I'm going to include this in the video or not, but I recorded this video in pretty much three separate clips, not just in terms of editing, but you know, three separate gameplay sessions. So yeah, so because I recorded in, this is the last one, and you might notice that it sound a bit different in this one, although the audio might be better. But basically I actually got a bit sick just in the last day, or about, well, pretty much when I'm recording. So yeah, so I got a sick last hardly the end of 2025 sickness. That means we're going to that didn't work. That means we're going to go into 2026 strong. Another thing is I realized that in a good chunk of the video, well, the gameplay, like I said, that I recorded for this video, 2 out of 3 of the clip sessions, I thought that I had set up my OBS to have the my mic audio and the gameplay, the sound coming from Minecraft to be separated, so that I could you know, edit better. But it turned out that in the final video, the audio track that was supposed to contain my voice just didn't, no, sorry, the audio track that was supposed to have the gameplay sound, it just disappeared basically. So yeah, a good chunk of the video will just be me speaking. I'll try to fill it with music to make it better. I don't know where I'm going to place this in the video. We'll see. And in that part, there also may be some strange, like muffled, like windy noises coming through while I'm speaking. So let me know. You see, wow, this is really coming together. You see, in the first video, what I had set up was basically I had the gameplay and the audio combined. And besides my lack of experience still in making videos, that meant that I had to cut out like gameplay sound, and it became a lot more unnatural, especially with how much I cut out when those things started not to line up even more. So that's why I wanted to change it. But then, you know, it turned out that I didn't realize that it wasn't actually recording the gameplay sound at all. But in the latter part of the video, the issue should be fixed. So you'll notice when the gameplay sound comes back, although combined with getting sick and just sort of not having everything figured out, I've been very tired, so I might have forgotten some things, but I'll try to you know, put things together when I edit. Let me know how sick I sound. I don't know if you guys notice a few more cuts occasionally, well, more than there is already, but every couple of minutes or so I have to sort of pull back from my mic and wipe some snot. I'm used to it, but getting sick sucks, man. I'll stop talking about that, but I'm sure you guys know that getting sick sucks. Yeah, why does it have to be right at the end of the year? Well, anyway, like I said, hope is that it shall indicate that we will enter 2026 assuming we recover from all our ailments. Some of you guys might have a similar cold. I've seen a lot of people right now come down with something, so let me know if you're feeling a similar way. No, I saw this in a hacksmith video. When you burn fire through some copper salts, the flame does acquire a green tint. It's pretty interesting chemistry. I realized that it's not. I don't want to do anything substantial off camera, or if I'm planning to like go on a really substantial mining trip, or especially if I'm exploring a cave or like doing a proper build, I will always record that. But just making some tweaks, assuming there's no design changes, I would record that. But if it's just some tweaks, some texturing changes, if they're minor, you know, or just some very boring mining trip that you know are really not eventful, I might just, you know, do those off camera to make things a little easier. But I'll see. I've just been feeling a bit down, so maybe I'll figure things out as time goes on. Hopefully. So I hope you guys like get what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense, of you know, what I'll try to just get done versus what I will want to show on camera, because I originally wanted to show absolutely every moment on camera, but you know, I realized that might not end well. So that's basically what I'm doing. I think that's going to be better anyway, because a lot of those moments are boring for Blossom. See, that's something I'll have to get, but I will probably record stuff like that, you know, going to a lush cave. It's a bit more novel and interesting. I'll figure it out, you know. And honestly, I'll probably, if I'm doing something that's like you know, like a decently large bit of resource collection, or I don't know, it just feels substantial to me, or just a summary of things, I'll probably make a post about something like that just to update you guys. But when it comes to videos, especially going forward as I get better and also progress in this world, I have not been to the Nether. If you've noticed, there's no portal, though. That's just to say something. Yeah, and I want to make a few posts. Anyways, you know, I also want to let me do something. I also want to craft. No, yes, I want to make a few short, not just partially. You know, I want to try to get some more reach. But I also want to do a highlight of the last video, especially since my editing was a bit choppy. Just with the cinematics, how did you guys like those throughout the video? Was it too many, or I don't know? Let me know. You know, the pacing was weird anyway, so this video is going to have a lot fewer, a lot more talking. I'm talking a lot more here. I'm hoping to sort of have like a very like chill community vibe with this world and channel. And as I get better at making videos, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, trying to be on that, trying to have that Sinnoh arc, but I don't know. I'll chill out. This video is going to come out a bit late, but I'm trying to get it out as soon as I can. I'm struggling a bit to, you know, lock in, I guess. Yeah, guys, but it's coming together. It'll come together. 2026. Is this going to be a long video? 50 subscribers? I don't know. You know, actually, a funny story about that when I mentioned it, even though that footage was a pause. Had to clean up my nose. So yeah, about that story. When I was making some random YouTube videos as a kid, I had like some sort of bet, not a bet, but it's like a friend I had that I'm not friends anymore. He challenged me to get to 50 subscribers. I never did at the time. It wasn't a bet, but it was just, honestly, he was encouraging me, actually. Yeah, it wasn't a bet. He was just urging me to get there, but now I did. Anyway, too bad I'm not friends with him anymore. Anyway, so I hope this is very like calm building, interesting, or it's just chill. I don't know. We'll see how it comes along. Now add some more foliage on this entrance, but that I will record. It might be a short though. You know what? If I'm just doing the foliage of this entrance, that might be a short, because I'm planning just to finish this area, right? Or you know what? It might just be in another video, because like I feel like this is one section of the build, just getting this area, you know, in these walls up to like this rectangular area. Thinking of maybe making little, most likely record that, because that's part of the build. You know, some texturing tweaks, some very slight other tweaks I'll probably just, you know, do, but something like that I'll definitely record. Like I was saying, I'll just include it in the next video. I think that's fine, because you know, this is a decent build, especially for how unprogressed I am, you know, game wise. Decent build, although obviously I want to do this whole cave and eventually this area, right? I don't know what I'll do here yet though, but for now I'm going to end it right here. But yeah, I'll probably just integrate it into the next video along with the build that I plan to do for the villagers and just other stuff with relevance to the structure. You know what? I don't want to reveal too much. Yes, it will have relevance to this copper structure here, mining shed, and the structure is going to be right on this area, this little I don't know if you call it a plateau that I have the villagers on, connected to the copper shed. We'll see. You know what? That actually works out quite well, because it's going to be quite a big build. Yeah, not just considering the cave, but I'm planning to, yeah, without revealing, I want to really get into that next video, because there's some separation. I want to connect this cave to the build I'm planning over there. So that'll be interesting. I thought about it a bit, but again, not too much. So it's going to be around this wall, you know, since it's the closest. So I won't say anything more. So yeah, basically this section is on its own, but the connection up there, right? Which I will make a cinematic that starts with me doing some of the foliage for the section. Or maybe I don't know, actually. I don't know, but it will be part of the next video. Yes, finishing this area will be part of the next video. However, However, I want to get this area decently done up in this video, but it will connect over there, and that will, yes. The next video will be much more focused on building. The next video will be much more focused on building, especially with the resource collection I'm going to. No major like progression, like I said, things that you ordered. All right, you know what? Get there for me. Do some of this. Yeah, but the scaffolding looks so cool though. I'm definitely not going to have it up like this, but you know what? You know what? With this build, sort of technically being incomplete, right? Because I mean, come on, right? To be fully complete, it has to stretch all the way up to the entrance. But I don't want to. I want to have that in the next video. I will leave some of this scaffolding here strategically to convey that vibe of it being in construction. And as for shorts, perhaps about the mining process, resource collection, I don't know. I'll see. I may or may not do that. I may or may not. I want to get this video out. You know what I mean. I want to get this video out and then think about that other stuff later. Because chances are my plans are going to change pretty substantially anyways by the time when I'm looking at that. So let me stop blabbering. I keep falling into the water here, guys. Yeah, but that is all. Those are all, you know, a bit of my plan though. Hopefully something nice can bring up. You know what? No, I'm gonna do all the building on camera. Building is always on camera. Resource collection though, that may or may not be off camera. Not if it's like super substantial or novel though. That will be on camera. Yeah, oh yeah. It'll be. Don't worry, guys. I'll figure a good balance. Well, not balance per se. I don't know, a good methodology. I don't know what would you, a good structure. Yes, is that the right way to put this? You know, these glowberries are now getting in my way. Probably should have placed them later on. How's that looking? I don't know if you guys see like the vibe I'm going for. To be fair, I don't know much the vibe I'm going for myself, but I don't know. There's something I had in mind. I think I'm going to conclude the recording here because I really want to get the video out before the end of 2025, or the end of the year, and I want to get to editing, and I'll finish the rest of this build in the next video. The next video will be really great because I'm already separated from this of the first and this. The next video will really have a lot of building. I promise you guys. I'm going to be finishing this fully, going all the way up to here and doing that build that I have planned. I might do some planning, actual planning and creative instead of just this sort of, you know, restyle building, but I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I might make a short about that. I don't know. Yeah, but it'll be in a different world, obviously. So yeah, I think I'm going to. It's coming together though. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up building and finish it up because I'm also sick, and I want to continue when I have more energy to make a better video. And you know, I hope this amount of building was sufficient, at least to get things started, right? To get the build started, and it's a decent amount of stuff. It's a decent amount of stuff got done. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to head out now. I'm gonna hit a similar intro to the last, something like this, I guess. Bye, guys. Next video, and the building there will really be great, and I'm not lying. All right, bye bye.